You want to try it real quick? You can put it on camera. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll do what?
So, I'm going to get you to do a squat. I don't know if it's tall enough for Sir Daniel. All right, so just a regular body squat.
So feet shoulder width apart.
You already know, right? So what I want you to do for this
and
experiment.
The other thing is, I just want to tap on this really quick. A lot of people in today's society, their hips are weak since they're sitting down.
This is very true. Most people have weak hips and weak shoulders.
So what you want to do is you want to go down and go
put that ass out. Put that ass out.
And then go up.
For sure. You put the chest up. I say first of all.
You want to go down vertically because a lot of people they'll thrust out with their hips.
They will. The way I help people
go down and do this.
Oh God, yeah, that's dangerous as hell.
Yeah.
So what I tell people for my training, I'm like
hack squats.
Except for hack squats. I'm like, first of all, this turn straight, I'm like, feet apart. I'm like, put your chest up. They're like, ugh. I'm like, put your butt up. Like this. I'm like, now you're ready for some real shit. So as you go down, squat regular. Because this is my frame, because it keeps their back straight and it keeps everything straight. Because some people will do this, but if I'm like, yo, keep your chest up and then put your butt out, they'll go down straight versus going forward or putting their shit out. So anyways, experiment time, right?
Yeah.
I want you to pretend like there's a piece of paper between your feet, right? Yeah. And as you go down, and come back up. As you come back up, I want you to try to tear the paper apart with your feet. So
go out?
Yeah, so all the pressure over here, and then the heels, all the pressure over here, and the heels. And pretend like you're tearing that piece of paper apart with the outside of your feet. Go down, tear that paper. Felt different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it activates another part of your legs and buns. So my mentor was like, you understand when you get to really strength competitions, that tearing the paper helps because you're now activating your butt. Literally if you squeeze out like you're trying to tear paper, your butt becomes activated.
So almost throw your legs to the side.
Yeah, your feet, it's all feet. It's all feet. Your knees may go out, but it activates your butt. You feel your butt now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thing about it is most people forget that the butt is involved. Our glutes are involved. Men don't often, we don't work our glutes that often. This is not something we do. But the tear paper, he does.
I do everything. I like the donkey kick machine.
The donkey kick machine.
After abductors and adductors.
This is just a friend, but apparently to him, this man has a beautiful butt. I've never seen it, nor do I want to.
I don't like to show it off.
But ladies, if you ever want to see a man with a beautiful butt.
I feel like there are some girls out there that do like men's butts.
I've heard whispers that apparently women do like a man with a nice butt. So I'm not going to sit here and tell men out there to get a good butt, but I will tell you, pelvic floor exercises help with testosterone.
Why not? Yeah.
Pelvic floor, you heard about that, right? Pelvic floor exercises help with testosterone.
Pelvic floor exercises?
Yeah, so your squats, your basically anything to do with legs.
Yeah, anything with legs that gives you more testosterone.
So that's
the
pelvic.
After legs sometimes.
I haven't experienced that. Maybe I don't do legs as much as him.
You don't do legs hard enough.
Let me. I'm gonna do experiments and see how I feel. Cause if this is today was leg day, honey.
Have you ever gotten your test levels done before?
No, I haven't. I've only done in-body. I never.
You should get a blood test.
A blood test just to see. I've given blood, but I've never.
No, get your levels test. Get your test levels.
I may do that because
How old are you?
29.
29. Yeah, this is a perfect age to do it.
Perfect age. I don't look
26, so I don't look 26. I look someone told me the other day I look like 21.
I mean, look, I look like a fucking child with a big ass body. It's just a thing I've come to accept. But anyways, so we're approaching
young and old.
No, right? We're approaching almost an hour. This is the gym episode. So before we end this, right? I'm gonna take
I didn't finish my fitness thing.
Tell me. No, let's get back on track. Tell me about the fitness thing. Tell me.
So my fitness journey, right? So basically, fast forward. I have ulcerative colitis. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. If you don't know what that is, it's basically Crohn's disease, except not as bad as Crohn's disease.
His tummy hurts sometimes.
My large intestine, it has a hard time. But anyway, so I was diagnosed with that in 2021. September 2021, and then for about September to about March of 2022, I was like going through it. So good, 7-8 months.
Damn, bro.
I was, and I think the worst was when it was like October, November. I was like 126 pounds at one point.
Damn, bro.
I went to the doctor and they like kind of sat me down and like gave me the news. They were like, yeah, like you're gonna like be on this stuff for the rest of your life. Like you can't have this stuff and like live, basically.
Damn, that sounds like.
And I was like, damn, like that sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, if I don't do this, like I'm toast. Like
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Was that like the fuel? It sounds like the actual fuel for your rocket ship of changing your life to working out to being in the gym. Like the idea
It was weird. Like I don't know. Like I didn't really like my coping was weird. Like I kind of just like I didn't think about it. Like I used like distractions at the time, like Netflix and like
TV,
other shit to like kind of distract my mind from like thinking about it, to like get like too sad because I couldn't do anything.
No, I mean, yeah,
I was in bed. Like I didn't want to like sit there and ponder
everything
over like everything, and also at the same time, like my ex-girlfriend, which actually today
to this day
is the it's been a year since I've talked to her. Today, on this day.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't talked to her.
I've known this cat for a while, and I've heard the story, but like I never knew the timeline. So that's like sounds like an emotional triumph, like an emotional milestone.
So she broke up with me like while I was in the hospital and shit. Like she broke up with me
while you were in the hospital.
While I was like sick and like getting diagnosed with this disease and stuff.
Some hurtful
and like
shit, bro.
you know, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to put like everything on her because honestly, like some of it was my fault at the same time. But I feel like even though like we went through all that, like I still would have been there for someone
You're at a mature age to be like, like you don't
you're
blame.
dying, like at least you should do.
Like it's not like break my heart, right?
Like if like I could have died and like I would have been dead.
You'd
and
have
like at least she could have done it. It's just like come and said
anything, be there,
me, or like fucking done.
No, like there's a bare minimum. Look.
I don't know.
No one owes anything at the same time. But when you're in a relationship like that, and this person is down bad, you can leave, you can stay, you can do something positive for them, or you can do something negative for them. This person, it sounds like she had to know at least you were like fucking down bad, right?
I mean, like, well, at one point she was like, I'll never forget this. Like, this is like what drove me to the gym.
Did she ask you, like, are you sick all the time? Was she like, why are you always sick?
At one point she was like, I asked her because I was just curious. I was like, so like, are you just not gonna like, I'm like sick, right? Like, I'm like
fucking
in this situation. And she's like, well, I just expected you to tell me. And I was like, okay, that tells me you don't really care.
Wait, I expected you to tell me what?
Like she expected like to, I guess, give her updates or something on like.
Without her asking, like I expected.
Without her asking, like if you love someone, like you ask. Like, first of all, you're there.
You're gonna ask, you're
there.
You're in a hospital.
Yeah.
Where? Which hospital? What room?
Like after that, and then she was just like, and at the end of the breakup, like when we broke up, like she was like, just like so fucking.
Nonchalant.
Like it was just
like she did not give a whole fuck
like
if
she
you
didn't
died
care.
or not.
Like I was just like, she was like yelling at me and shit, and I was like, she was like, I need to talk to you, like I has to do over FaceTime, and like I was like,
so it sounds like she wouldn't have given a fuck if you died, but she would have been at your funeral crying.
I was in like really like a lot of pain. Like you don't understand like how much
I don't.
Pain
I can
was in.
imagine.
I was, like I was like shitting blood.
You're shitting blood? No, that's some weird, crazy shit, bro. That's not fun.
Insides were fucked. I couldn't eat anything. Like I was, losing weight, and like I looked like
a ghost,
like
probably.
just a skeleton, like a chemo patient, basically.
Yeah.
And that's what Shane said when I came back to the gym. He was like, "You look like a chemo patient."
Queso's not
to be
nice.
Oh damn!
By the way, Queso, you should have been on the podcast.
But
Queso. Anyways, that's extra shit.
But so anyway, we broke up, and she was like, I remember I called her at Christmas, and like she called me a pussy for feeling sad because I had to take steroids
fuck?
And I had like lost my hair.
She called you a pussy?
I lost my hair on like the top of my head, and I was like really going through it. Like I just like kind of wanted to talk to her for a little bit. And
you just wanted to feel good.
I wanted to like.
You just want to feel good.
I loved her, you know. So like I wanted to talk to her. It was Christmas.
And she said like you're a pussy.
She said like she like wouldn't even give me the time of day. And I just was like, man.
I become evil. That's a villain story. Like that's a villain story,
turned me
bro.
into a villain, bro.
Bro,
like, I really, like don't give a fuck anymore.
I don't blame you. Like
it's so hard to like get in a new relationship.
I feel like you're really meticulous, and I mean you're on your own time at all times. He was late, by the way. But
sorry, I didn't mean to be late. I was working on a TikTok video.
I was working on a TikTok.
Follow my TikTok, Danny Deltoids.
Word.
We're almost at 1,000 followers.
Oh, you're gross. Anyways, like it wasn't the followers; it was the name. like it was the name.
Danny Deltoid.
But
I couldn't think of anything else catchy.
But it's catchy though. I'm not mad. I was like, bro, like I would be like.
But now you remember
the
it.
followers, but I'm just like, nigga.
like we were just starting, bro.
Like, it was like you got to. I cannot hate. Follow Danny Deltoids. I feel gross saying it out. It's the good cheesy, bro. I'm not hating at all. I support Danny Deltoids TikTok.
Follow me, bro.
Follow my G. Danny. Oh, I'm so angry. My man got the double D.
It's like a lot of it is like just bodybuilding stuff, like posing and just. I'm gonna start doing like workout videos. And,
getting
like,
it.
Doing,
like, I hope this encourages you to continue to get it, bro. Just like I hope this is some refuel for you to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to be like, yo, I know a guy that is one of the legends right now, and I want to
be on the Mount Rushmore, bro.
No, you should be.
I want to do that.
And just because, like, I know you have some, like, intestinal issues, that should not stop you from becoming one of the greats.
But that just goes to show, even though, like, I have intestinal issues, I can still eat 5 meals a day.
You can be the
4
goat.
or 5 meals a day.
Be the goat.
I still, like, bodybuild.
Goated.
Like, you need to eat to do that. And, like,
Goated.
you go against the impossible to achieve what is possible for you.
And that's what the gym means. That's the whole idea of going to a gym. The gym is not supposed to intimidate. Like, honestly, right? We hear about the whole negative connotation of the gym. The gym is not supposed to intimidate you. For people who want to go, like, no one's putting a gun to your head and saying go into the gym, right? Like, to my knowledge, no one's putting a gun to your head.
I want to do it because it's my goal, you know?
You're supposed to, like, when in sports, in football and whatever, they say blood, sweat, and tears. Blood's a little bit harsh, but there may come a time where you get an accident and ask for a Band-Aid. In my line of work, you'd be surprised how often people in the morning ask me for a fucking Band-Aid. And I'm just like, what'd you do? Like, that's part of my question. It's like, yeah, here they are. But, like, I want to know what you did, wrong or right, to deserve a Band-Aid. Why are you bleeding right now? Like, because they come to me and it's like, they're like a little shameful. It's funny. It's like, do you have a Band-Aid? And I'm like, yeah, we have a first aid kit, but, like, why do you need one? like, what were you doing?
Like, what machine could you?
What machine were you doing? Like, it's always their hands too. But I'm like, if it's ever a knee or anywhere else, I'm just like,
what? God forbid you dropped a weight on your hand.
Oh
like
yeah,
your fucking hand would be broken. Like,
I just want to know. Like, I
jam at something between something.
So we're like, it's funny because we're walking to them. I'm like, so what happened? I'm gonna give it to you regardless, but like I would love to know the story.
You just want to be like, hey, like, this Band-Aid means something.
This Band-Aid means something. Like, this is not your average Band-Aid. like, because they never leave. They never leave out the door after they get the Band-Aid.
This can be like how I know you,
right? But for real, they go back to working out after the Band-Aid. Yeah. So I'm just like, so I need to know. Because they know no person's like, oh, thanks.
And you got to give it to them because you can't have them having blood.
I can't have no blood anywhere, right? So I'm just like, oh, here's your Band-Aid. And I'm like, so what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? And he was like, well, I was doing this and that, whatever. And I'm like, so are you going to stop or are you going to go back to it? He was like, Well, honestly, I got like at least 5 reps later. I'm like, all right. I was like, okay. I'm happy. I was like, all right.
If he was really hard,
I was like, no, you don't want to get no blood on this shit.
Say if he was really hard, like he would have continued those 5 reps.
It's like, first of all, if you come into like, you got some, you got some chalk.
Mentality,
no, it's weird. Like, if you like, you got some chalk. We don't have chalk. Why do you need chalk? Well, I'm bleeding right now, but I just need to cake it up. Nigga, what? Why? Like, sir, I need you to put some sanitizer. Here's a Band-Aid. Go back to your shit.
Sanitation.
But no, sir. You can't just bleed on our equipment, sir. yo, you got some chalk? Where's that?
Yeah, crunch do be kind of dirty though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit
I don't know what
nasty.
crunch is. I do crunches.
Coming back this weekend, bro. Y'all have to fix that plumbing shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never heard of crunch in my life. I do crunches and I eat.
I see.
You know, but no. Hey, you know, clean gyms are amazing. Anyways, so to finish up,
dirty gyms, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot. You know, hey, but some gyms,
dude. Planet Fitness. I tell you what, man.
I never heard of Planet Fitness in my life either.
Well, everyone's heard of Planet Fitness.
You know, I don't think you work there, cause you know, civility and shit, and we making videos.
I'm not saying I work there, but I'm just saying I'd go in the bathrooms and like that shit's nasty, bro. I don't know how people can take showers in public gyms.
You know, that's why they wear shoes. That's what it's.
I would never take a shower.
That's why. Look, I'll be like in a shower.
I understand there are people that need
with some sneakers. I'll put some sneakers on, just dry them hoes when you get home, bro. The flip flops ain't protected, bro. Wear your best beat up shoes and take a shower in some swimming trunks. You be
just get some flip flops, bro.
Some flip flops. them cats be like,
slides,
them
bro.
joints look gross, bro. Because look, if the water splashes, that water gets in your shoe.
Bro, I just respect the guy code and just head down or head straight and then just continue on to what I'm doing.
Some do, like you should, but like part of me wants to be like,
I don't do nothing.
It's like why, sir? Why are you so free with it? Are you a hippie?
Like,
you was born in the '70s. I can tell.
Like, why are you so free with?
Why are you so free with it? Why are you so free with it? Are you
we don't need to see.
Are you advertising, which is okay for your whatever thing, but at the same time, I don't need to be subjected to your Picasso down there. That's some crazy shit.
We don't need to see this.
You know, your average cat is like, hey, I'm undoing. Like we turn our modern days is like, you know, it's like
I think they're like sus too. Like that's the first thing that comes to my head. Like I'm like,
and nobody like there's no sus.
2023.
We know because the only sus bus is we don't know who's riding on the bus. And I don't want you to mistake me riding on the same bus you're riding on.
Right.
We can ride on 2 different buses. Yeah. So I can respect your bus, but if you're making a right, I'm making a left. And I don't know if you're advertising on the billboard to go right. So therefore, I don't need to see you going right. I just know you're going right. I'm like, heading on to the right. Now I'm going this way. But that's what the towel etiquette. There's a towel etiquette because nobody in the bathroom is like, haha, like because that's disrespectful. First of all, that is rude. That is unkind.
You can't surprise.
You just can't surprise somebody. Like now, if you're shaving and brushing your teeth and it just falls off, then you're both caught off guard. There's like, I apologize, sir. I apologize. That was not in the plan.
Well, I ain't gonna wash my hands like some dude who's got like shaving with the damn towel.
No, I've never seen that. But I'm saying for brushing your teeth and you're washing your hands and this shit just falls off, you have a duty to keep your eyes forward. But if he's gonna look at you and be like, he wants to say I'm sorry, like he wants to apologize to you. And when he was like don't say you're sorry, don't say nothing. Don't
even acknowledge it, bro.
Like you don't even acknowledge it. It's like all you can do is like. All you can do is be like, I saw nothing.
Right.
As you leave. You can't like
we'll never speak of this
like,
again in history.
Like that man could never ask you to spot him. Be like, oh shit.
Like every single time I see you, we can't make eye contact.
Can't make eye contact.
We just go.
Like if we ever like, good job on that lift.